Hey everybody, let's do a video and go over the homepage options. Now within Evora we have three template designs or three homepage designs for you guys to work with. Each of these designs have certain little details that require a little bit more of attention and explanation, and therefore this video is dedicated to those four areas. Everything else in terms of building out home pages is pretty simple. It's just a matter of adding images, links, and stuff like that. Though certain things within the front end, I want to explain how they work and then also go over those features within the back end. Okay. So yeah, we'll start off with homepage. Let's see, this is homepage number A. Okay, so homepage A. What we have here is a pretty unique type of slider, and as you can see, once I scroll down, I actually scroll through images and not so much down the actual page. We have an option here to skip the slider and then you're redirected here. So what happens if you upload 10 or 15 images to the slideshow, to this specific slideshow, and you add it to homepage? Well, a user will try to scroll down and he will simply scroll through images, and the process will be very long before he actually gets to the last image, and then he's taken to the next section. So we've added a button here which is called skip, and that allows you to skip the slider and then you're redirected to the next block of content within your homepage. So if you guys are using this specific layout for your slider, try to minimize the amount of images you have within this area. It's probably best if you just add 2-3 images or maybe 2-3 images linking to specific categories, whatever it may be, but try to minimize the amount of images that you have. Therefore the user won't try to scroll down and won't be able to get to the actual area of the homepage that they are trying to get to. That was kind of weird, but anyway, so yeah, that's regarding this specific area here. Let's take a look at the structure within the backend. So you head on over to templates and you select home A, or yeah, let's see, this is done. Yeah, home type A. You click on apply template, confirm, and the slider is already predefined for this specific design. In terms of adding images, the process is pretty simple. You select a slideshow, and the slideshow should have been created previously within this area over here. So you select the slideshow that you've created, and that's pretty much it. So everything else we do for you, simply just fonts and stuff like that within this area. So that's pretty much it. You also have the option of selecting a specific height for the slideshow. By default it's full screen, though if you want you can adjust to a specific height for that slideshow. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have the option to create a custom header, though it's not relevant at this point. I mean, obviously, because this is going to be your homepage. So yeah, that's that. Next off, we have image block 3. This is super easy. You simply add images, text, just fonts, colors, and stuff like that. So this is pretty simple. If we head on over to image block, hold on 1 minute. Here we have a button that's called read more. This button over here is added right by selecting a link. So you click on select link and you choose one of the following pages that you've created previously within your website, or you simply type in the URL into the following field. If you do not click on select link and if you do not apply a link to this button, you will not have this read more option. Okay, so that's something for you guys to keep in mind as well. Here we have simple categories. Everything's pretty simple here. Let's see, featured links. It's just a matter of uploading your link or selecting a link over here and then uploading your cover image for that, and then just repeat the process as you go along. So yeah, super easy here. Let's see what else we have going on. Let's minimize this, and then we have our info block, images, image links, should I say. So here we have the image links, and as you can see, you need to click on the images to the sides in order to scroll through the following sliders. So that's something that you guys need to be aware of as well. But overall, in terms of adding in content within the backend, simple: upload image, add in your title text, and that's pretty much it. Okay, and finally we approach our testimonials block. This area is just images and text, and then we also have at the very bottom we have this cool option. It's called in the press, but you guys can have this as categories, whatever works for you. There's no specific function for this, but yeah, as you can see, I hover over either a magazine or a category, and I have a certain image appear over that. So in terms of adding in this content, this is also pretty simple. You add link, you add the image, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so remind me tomorrow. Alright, but yeah, repeat the process. Click on add link, select link, images and stuff like that. So yeah, not much to this area as well. And then finally we have our footer placeholder, and that is very simple as well. Okay, so this is regarding homepage number 1. Let's take a look at homepage number 2, or it's called homepage B. This area is pretty simple as well. One specific area that I want to pay attention to is this category selector here. Let me open this up within the backend and select the appropriate template. So home B. Okay, so we've selected that. Essentially this area over here. As you select the type of category, the content over here will change accordingly. And let's say we have 50 blog posts or 50 galleries within our personal category. This section over here will pretty much be an infinite scroll. So if you have a lot of categories within this area, people will be able to scroll down and see every single blog post or gallery related to that category. So that's just something you guys need to be aware of as well. And yeah, so that's something that I wanted to point out. Everything else here is pretty standard. So in terms of backend, what that looks like for you, let's see, we have featured listings here. And yeah, you add in your titles, add fonts, stuff like that, background colors, all that good stuff. And as you scroll down, let's see, here we have a bottom area. You select a link, and that is related to this view portfolio button. Okay, and let's see, I think I skipped by accident. Yeah, there we go. So the categories area, section C. This is related to these categories over here. Or whenever you apply this specific block of content, you need to select the type of content that you're going to showcase. So first of all, you add in your title here, then as you scroll down, you adjust fonts, stuff like that. And let's see, here you get to adjust whether it's blog posts or galleries. Okay, so if you select posts, you then have all of your blog posts show up within this area. If you select galleries, galleries show up in that area. So as you select one of the following types of content or categories, you scroll down to section C, and here you have categories. Now if you select display categories, you then have the option of selecting specific categories. Now in our case, you can see that we have only 5 categories available, therefore all 5 show on our homepage. For those of you who have more categories, it would be better if you select 3 to 5 different categories and showcase them within your homepage. Okay, so just minimize the amount of categories you show within this area over here. Okay, that's just something for you guys to keep in mind, and that's pretty much it. Everything else is done for you. These are all of your featured images, so be sure to upload those. If you do not, this is just going to be a blank space. Okay, and that's pretty much it. These areas are very simple. Simply add images, text, and stuff like that. Alright, let's take a look into homepage C, and let me open up this homepage within the backend. So homepage type C, click on apply template and confirm. Okay, so what we have here is something similar to what we did on our second homepage in a sense, but we have categories here, and as you select these categories, this content over here will change accordingly. So what that looks like for you within the back end, let's see here, we have featured listings number 2. We have a breakdown of the entire structure, so we have categories, items, then you make adjustments to your title, colors, fonts, and then once again you select the type of content you showcase, whether it's blog posts or galleries. As you scroll down, you click on display categories, and then you select the categories that you want to display. Once again, if you do not display specific categories, it will pretty much show everything you have within your website. So that's just something for you to keep in mind. Everything else in terms of these areas over here, this is all simple, just a matter of uploading images, text, links, and that's it. Okay, and then homepage type D. This is our fourth homepage. We will talk about this section over here. So featured blog posts. Let's open this up within our back end. We'll go over to templates and homepage type D. Apply template and confirm. Okay, so this area, what we have here is a number of blog posts that we can scroll through. Okay, so in terms of backend, let's go here once again. You unfold our settings. Once again, upload or adjust the colors, fonts, titles, and here we get to select a featured item. So we have the option to select blog posts, or we have the option to select galleries. So you select the featured item, and as you scroll down, we have additional. The featured item is this item over here, or that post, blog post, or gallery. That's the featured item. And then we have the option to add in our items or these little blog posts. So let me find this. Yeah, I went a little bit too far. So section C for items. Here you select all of the additional items, whether it's blog posts or galleries, that you want to add to this little next and previous scroll. Okay, so two things you need to select. You need to select a featured item, and then you need to select all of the other blog posts or galleries that you want to showcase over here. So once again, this can pretty much be an infinite type of click through. As many blog posts or galleries as you add to the following area, that's how many will show within the front end of your website. Okay, so this area is pretty simple. And here we have the option to change out the titles for next and previous buttons. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Portraits, this is just a collage of images, pretty simple. You upload your images here and that's it. Not much to it. So yeah, this is just an overview of the I guess specific areas for the 4 homepages that we have. And yeah, I just wanted to do a quick overview. But in terms of everything else, as mentioned earlier in some of our other videos, everything else is very easy to work with and add. You unfold any of the following options, and it's just a matter of updating colors, fonts, uploading certain images and stuff like that. So yeah, this is what I wanted to show you guys and explain how certain features work. So I hope everything makes sense. I hope this helped, and I'll see you guys around later.